To those much is given, much is required. To come down here, you don't always know what you're going to see. And, you know, in the United States, we see pups that are, and kittens and, you know, dogs and cats, old and young, everybody that are taken care of and loved, and, you know, they have access to medical treatment. And down here, you have the same love and the passion from their owners, but they don't have access to the medical treatment. And in the Galapagos, this is the first hospital, and this is the first place for these owners who want to do best by their animals and their pets, you know, to get the spays and neuters or get the lesions fixed up. And the case that really hit me the hardest was seeing this one dog that came in today with a neurological issue of some sort, and he was chained because he was a little bit unruly and the owners just didn't know what to do, and he was chained and the chain was just getting into his neck. And nobody, no animal should be chained. And I had the moment to put the leash and the harness on and cut the chain. And that's what this is about.
Here in the Galapagos, the effort to control the population and to keep the population healthy is important. That is part of their economy as far as tourism goes. They really are motivated to maintain the natural state here. And you get dogs and cats living in this environment. They're invasive species. They are not natural here. And, you know, cats are out killing birds and lizards, and, you know, obviously that takes things out of balance, and dogs are kind of doing the same thing. So they're impacting the local wildlife by pushing them away.
In my wildest dreams, I never thought this would be something that I would be able to do in my life. Over 3 days, we did 271 surgeries. We had 5 surgeons, so each of us did, on average, 55 surgeries in 3 days, which is mildly mind-blowing. It kind of brings you back to why you got into veterinary medicine, like just to help a community. It is so rewarding. It's what we like doing. We like helping people and having them be appreciative of the work that we do, and then knowing we're making an impact on the environment. Like it's why we got into the profession. So thank you, Lakefield.
And then what about the clinic days?
The clinic days are hard work, but they're super gratifying, super rewarding. Like, the people are just so happy to have you there. The teamwork, like, everybody just got down to it, and if anybody had a problem, like, no problem, like, one person at this table, somebody dive into this one. And just seeing them all lined up at the end, cuddling and sleeping together was super cool. You wish you could be there longer, honestly, and there's way more work to be done.
I love doing this kind of sort of back to basics medicine. I think it's really important to be able to take a step back and kind of out of yourself, almost out of the everyday hospital that we're used to, and get back to the foundation of medicine, and again why we do what we do, just to see different cultures and how they, you know, deal with veterinary medicine, and how their love for their animals the same as our love for our animals. It gives you a different perspective. It's special. It would be something that I would encourage everyone to.
There is something to be said for practicing in this environment. It really is the art of veterinary medicine. You have to become adaptable. There's a bit of doing things on the fly and figuring out how to do things with limited resources and still having successful outcomes.
Any opportunity that I get, I take it to teach someone something. Because I remember how good it felt for me anytime I learned to do something new, or anytime I got trusted to try something that I didn't have experience with. Just being able to take people such as Emily or Maddie or Molly and teach them how to do something that I do in my work every day that brings me so much joy. Just let them try it, let them do it, let them experience. And I could tell that as they were doing some of these tasks, like they just felt so good too. I will take back so many things. Coming here, it was a huge learning curve for me, saying, hey, you have X amount of this, and we have to help 100 animals. Like, we have to figure out how to conserve, how to be wise with our resources, and so that we can help as many animals as possible. And I just think I can take some of that back and just say, hey, with everything that we do have and all of the things that we have in excess, we can help so many more animals. Yeah, I just feel so proud that I was able to be a part of that here, and I'll definitely take that back. I've always been happy in my job, but I've never been this happy about doing my job.
I think one thing that I would definitely take back with me is to definitely come on this trip, because it's just such a unique opportunity to be able to experience what someone else does professionally. You don't usually get that in life. You know, it challenges you, it pushes you to do something totally different outside of your comfort zone, and then it just gives you a new appreciation and understanding of what, you know, veterinarians and technicians and assistants have to do. And I think that's just so important to have that, especially when you're working in the industry. Our group, I feel like, has formed a really awesome bond, and it just really reinforces why I'm so thankful to be a part of this industry and Lakefield, and for giving them the opportunity for me to experience this.
As you walk up the little cobblestone street and you look at our new hospital that we've helped create, to the right of our door of the hospital, there's a larger tan-colored female dog and then a smaller little black dachshund type dog. And for whatever reason, that female just stole my heart. She is so sweet, and we've connected right off the bat. So not only did I have fun talking to her through the fence as a local neighbor to our hospital, I ended up being the one that was her surgeon. Lakefield is such a special group, as they are truly family-owned. So much so that the owner, Maddie, came over to help us. She put on a scrub top, she put on mask and gloves, and she jumped right in. So we have from the direct family owners to every person under the umbrella of Lakefield coming together. This group is so different from other groups that they truly live by the motto of do the right thing, and to take it international and to help an entire community do the right thing, to help these pets, to sponsor that, to help set up a hospital that will be here for the long run for this wonderful community. This group didn't even have a primary veterinarian until Lakefield jumped in to help. So I feel like Lakefield, and the reason why I want to be a part of Lakefield is they speak the truth. They really, really want to drive good medicine, and we're turning and moving the needle for veterinary medicine in such a positive, healthy way to keep all of our teams happy, healthy, and whole, not only in the United States, but look at us now, we're trying to move around globally to help other people as well. So it's a group that continues to move in the right direction, to do good, and to continue to coach others on how to do it too. So very, very grateful.